Hi. Um, so it's not as late at night as it sometimes is when I come find you. It's about 9:30, and today was pretty busy. Um, the last few days have felt busy, but mostly like in a spiritually chaotic kind of way, and I just have had rather a time of it, kind of settling into my meditation and settling into sort of my direction for the day and so forth. And today, I realized some things. One thing was that what I have been doing meditation wise is a little bit different than what I'm feeling called to right now. And so, partly I'm feeling called to something a little bit shorter, but mostly it's just like I think it's a location thing and so forth. Like I was having my best meditations really be in Santa Monica, and I'm just really not finding that that's it for me right now. Um, so I accepted that instead of feeling like I should sort of power through it or find a reason to be ashamed about it. Isn't that weird that I would be? But but I thought maybe it was a shame thing. I thought maybe it was like a thing where I didn't want to be seen in Santa Monica, living in my car or whatever. But then I realized, oh no, like it's actually just me wanting to be in other locations actually right now. And which, like, let's just pause a moment and understand that that's kind of it's it's one of the many big reasons why living in my car is a really good idea for me. So, because I deeply want to live in certain places and feel very called to live in certain places and come home to certain places at the end of a night. Um, and then I don't. And that's true in Santa Monica. Like when I started this, I felt really called to be there, like a lot. And, and I did a ton of walking there, and, I was doing 2 hours a day, and it even got to a point where I was like getting hungry on the walks. And so I had to start eating earlier in the day to accommodate this. And that's great. That's all good. Um, but then I really haven't felt that need, and I've felt more called to Sawtell. I felt more called into Cheviot. I felt, just like different places would speak to me. And so I really want to just kind of allow that. I want to say it out loud. I want to just kind of, allow myself to be witnessed in that shift. Because I love Santa Monica. I do. Oh, there goes the phone. Sorry. Um, but, and I love these other places too. And everything has its own vibe and everything has its own time and kind of moment. So it's good. I feel good about that. Also, had a lovely a former colleague who I've just felt very drawn to and felt like she was a really good fit for kind of who I am as a spirit and what Muncho's Raw is as a brand. Um, Reached out to her today to see if she would be interested in helping me with some things, and that she is obviously super good at, and I planned on paying her, and and no, I don't specifically have a clear way to do that, but I have a clear way to write the check and the check not bounce. I do have those ways. So I don't have a clear way on my end to absorb it, but it is honorable money, and it is money that would clear the bank. Um, and she uh, didn't feel the need for that part. She just offered to be a part of it, and gosh, that's so touching. I feel so honored that she would do this with me, And I really want, not because it's cheaper, but like I really want this to be that. I really want for all of this to be about sharing and me being able to accept that real easily and lovely and lovingly. Sorry, it's not going to do that after now. It just does that 2 times. You have a phone, you know. So, yeah, it was just like that kind of intention come true, that dream come true. Not just for, saving money on my helper bill, but really the intention of the brand, the intention of the company, and of this process for me becoming someone worthy of stewarding, a global organization where the change is already done, right? Where this is the blessed community. This is the place. This is the place. So I'm really thankful that people are, really clamoring to be involved. That's so special to me. And others, are getting really interested in being a part. And then I have a beautiful meeting that I'm sure will be very blessed tomorrow with a new colleague who is an alumnus of the kitchen that I rent from. And he's a lovely person and is on his own path in some raw food as well. And we happen to have products that are just super, super adjacent, like really complementary, and really don't cannibalize one another, but really are complementary. So he has been kind enough and very gracious to offer to collaborate, but also like ask if I would, which is again such an honor when he's more established in terms of channels right now than I am, but also I have some other things that I have going on that I can be helpful to him with. So that's been really great. It's been really special to just like know that and know that I can already, help people in what they're doing, even when their businesses look on paper, more mature than mine. So that's really exciting that, I can share my marketing space with him and plan with him and resources and help to advise him. Another is, and to hear, how he might be able to help with his resources with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. Another piece is just this sharing in general. I'm feeling really thankful about that the paradigm has shifted and that, oh, there must be another text. Let's turn it off, shall we? Is it easy? It's dark. I can't see anything right now because I'm talking to you and I've got the computer like turned up on its lighting, and so I can't see anything else right now. So we may just have to let it beep. Yeah, I don't really know where it is. Okay, we're just gonna let it beep. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, but I have friends who are getting kind of buffeted around via corporate reorganizations and so forth. And so just sending some love to them. I know how that feels, and I know that it at the same time feels very real in the amount that it sort of changes your world. And yet at the same time, it feels like, oh, I shouldn't feel that way because they're just sending me to another spot and it'll be fine, but it's like any relationship, when there's a change, you feel it. And it's great if you can just acknowledge that, and if you have the opportunity and like environment in which you can acknowledge that. so that you can then like move it through the body quite quickly, right? And just let the energy like move through. So that from just a change perspective and a transformation and ecosystem perspective, I just want to hold, those folks in the light right now and be appreciative that I'm not currently in that kind of buffeting space. Okay, I just joined Thumbtack, and that's probably what all those things are, is everyone just got home from their workday, and now they are asking for caterers or nutritionists or something. Something that I'm signed up for. Oh my heavens. Okay. We're gonna, hang on, that's like an enormous, that's like as many beeps as I've ever heard from my phone. That's absurd. We have to fix this. Hang on. You're gonna just hang out with me for a minute, right? Just hang out. Just be cool. Hang on. All right. What the heck? It's way too many beepings. What is going on? Okay, first we're going to turn this off. That's how we fix the beeping. 14 messages. Good Lord. What is going on? Oh, okay. Okay. Relational things that people that I love are going through, and thankfully I am not going through. But they're moving through them, and I trust that they are in the light and making good decisions for themselves. Okay, I'm going to turn that off, which will be okay. So that's one thing that's going on. So there's several things that are going on, obviously. Also, I just want to like check in about the living in the car thing. I am sleeping so well. So well. I've never slept this well. Except with like one person. And yeah, like I've never had this good a sleep in my whole life. How about that? Maybe that's why I'm doing a pretty good job meditating most days. Not the last few days, but it's coming along. I'm getting there. I think also the juice has really helped me. It's not the most high fidelity juice I've had, I have to say. I don't think it has dark greens as the beginning ingredient, even though it says it does. I don't think it does. But I'm really thankful because it ends up, it's like really nearby wherever I seem to sleep, and it's like $6.50 for a pint, which is incredible. It's cold pressed. It's very deeply pressed, so that may be why it's not feeling so hi-fi. I don't know for sure, but yeah. I'm thankful that it's kind of keeping that flow happening. So I think that's it. We got some feedback on the snacks, on the Munchos raw items. And today the updates were not as positive as the ones that we had before. And, that's all right. Because some people, will like them and some people will not. And some people will just not be sure like what they are and whatever. But that's fine. And it's just all kind of part of the process. I figured this is all really to like refine me, right? As a person and as a spirit and as a leader. And so it's fine. Like whatever comes of this is fine. And I'm really thankful to be feeling that way. I'm thankful that maybe I didn't get that feedback a few days ago, because the last couple of days have been, just challenging to just embrace spirit. But I'm feeling more integrated. I'm feeling, more just gentle. So Anyway, I'm going to sign off here because it's about to cut me off. Bye.